Hey YouTubers, Electric Avengers here, another quick packages video. Just got 2 eBay packages today in the mail. So a small one and a slightly larger one. I'll go for the small one first. Just need to see what this one is. Okay, it looks like my first PlayStation 1 game that I've got for a while. Now it is a platinum, but it's a game that I've never actually had for the PlayStation 1, Doom. The case looks in pretty good nick. Little crack mark on the back. And we've got, let's flip it round. So I've got my manual. The disc, it's a pre-owned one. That's what the disc is like. It's actually one of the black ones, and we've got no scratches. So that's not too bad. Obviously with PlayStation 1 I'll try and get the non-platinum ones, but considering I've got very little PlayStation 1 games at all, and I've never actually owned this one, and of course, you know, Doom's a good game, I thought I'd get that one and give that a go, so that's a good pickup there. Now the next one, the big package, these should be for the primary collection. And indeed they are. Okay. Now our first one is definitely not in the collection. Outrun Europa. Now this one looks in really good condition. I mean, this looks pretty much new. Tab on the top. No cracks or anything like that. And, whoops, I've got a little bit of plastic, which is probably why the cartridge had moved. We have the manual, looks like we've got the flyer, very unusual to get the flyer, and the cartridge label is in very, very good condition, just a little bit of lift on the edge. But, there we go, it's quite an interesting game, looks quite colourful on the back too. So, don't mind the Outrun series. Have a go at that. Okay, the next one's not in the collection. Astro Warrior Pit Pot. This is the combo cartridge. Now it's in the other type of packaging, but for once it's not in too bad condition. As usual with these, they wear a little bit at the top here, but it's probably the best condition one of these I've had. Bar a little cleaning, and inside. And generally I feel every single one of these, the cartridge label has been in almost like new condition, so they must seal away from the elements a little more, and the manual's in really good condition, so I'm quite happy with that one. So that one's not bad. That's one, definitely another one for the collection. And now we have another one. I think these are all, I ordered them individually from the one place, so they all should be ones that I need for the collection. But they reduce the postage down because I've bought them all together. So we've got Marble Madness. Once again, this thing looks almost new. Even very hard to get open. So manual and cartridge don't look like they've been touched, and we've even got the catalogue again. So it's very good. Another one. Oh wow, look at that. Robocop versus Terminator. Well, these don't even have dust on them, so. And there's no marks on the bottom of the cartridge either, so these haven't been used at all. Brand new ones. These are excellent condition. The last one in this bag. I wish I could get them all in this condition, it'd be beautiful. Superman the Man of Steel. Once again, it's in really good condition. Not quite as good as the other ones, but in comparison to some of the others, perfectly suitable. So labels, near perfect. Manuals, pretty good too. So So I hope you agree. There's some very good quick pickups. Alright, I'll get the system out a little later and the PS1 as well and give those a playthrough. And we'll move on to that. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go with our play session. First one is the PS1 title Doom. So I've got it in my original PlayStation 1. Lots of disclaimers and logos. Be interesting to see what this is like in comparison to the PC version. Just let the title go on there for a little bit. Alright, we'll get into it now. Okay, we'll just go for single player. Okay. Only the digital controls work. Just taking a little bit getting used to. Played Doom for a little while. It's a little bit weird using just the digital controls. Now there are health files down here. That's right, you can go more than 100%. I forgot about that. And we get an armor bonus. It might have been grunting because there might have been something shooting at us or something. No? I've got to remember where you go next. Start. Okay, so fire button is the arrow. I haven't played Doom for a while, have I? Okay, there we go. Just need to open the door with the circle button. Grab some ammo off them. Yeah, so it moves quite quickly. There's no complaint about the speed. So we don't fall into green stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure we can shoot him, obviously. So So there we go. It's probably a you know, quite a faithful version of oh, that's fists. I'm just playing with the buttons, so the lower front buttons change your weapon. Currently I've just got fists and the pistol. Yeah, that's the exit, obviously missing quite a bit of the level there, but so we killed everything, obviously didn't find any of the secrets or get all the items, and it's got a password so if you want to continue from that thing in the future. Alright, well that looks like a pretty good version of Doom. We'll move on to the Sega titles now. So what I've done with my remote control. Just turn it on so I can make sure I've got the right one. Now our first title will be the double Astro Warrior Pitpot, which I've never played before. Move that out. Okay, well, first one on the list is Pitpot, so let's go for that one. Never played it before, we better go for practice. So, Witch has dropped us a hammer by the looks of it. And we have to save the princess. Okay, so we can smash tiles. If we smash a tile with a monster on it, supposed to be doing. I'll just go up to these treasure chests and we'll see. Oh, I see, you're supposed to run over them. Nope, he got me. Yeah, right, so we just collect those instead of whacking them. Right, go up here. The enemies regenerate. Ah, okay, yep, you trap a whole lot of them on a section. And cut them off. And if you bash all the enemies on the outside, it restores the inner words. Alright, we'll leave that one for the moment. Just a quick look at each game. So the next one on this one would be Astro Warrior. Nice little vertically scrolling shooter. Quite fast. Sorry about the dogs barking at all and sundry outside. I actually have the door open because it's quite warm. Right, so you can shoot the stuff on the surface as well as the stuff lying around. And each one of those things I'm catching is improving my shooting ability. Put you back in there. It is actually quite impressive how well the Master System can scroll too. Especially considering other, systems of the era. So we can obviously keep powering up. Oops. Getting a bit carried away there. And we go right back to the start. Well, not completely back to the start, but the difference when you get those things if you wipe out whole squadrons of things. This is not a bad little vertically scrolled shooter. Bit of variety to keep you interested. It's actually probably not the best weapon for this stage. Let's see if we get a boss. Here we go. Got up to some sort of a boss. Nice big ship. Very colourful. Whoa! Got myself trapped in a corner. Well, that's not a bad little game. We'll move on to the next one. And next we have Outrun Europa. Making sure we're loading. Yep. Usually when it takes longer to load, it's definitely loading the cartridge. It's a nice colourful startup screen. 1991, so yes, so it's quite a late game. So we've got to catch the thieves. So we're actually a bike to start with. Interesting the flicker of the graphics. It does, seems like it's moving along quite nicely speed-wise. we're getting a lot more and more glitchy graphics at the moment. This cartridge might need a clean. Alright, I might stop that, it's getting worse. We'll just load him up again and I'll just give it another quick play because I've already given that a pretty good go. Yeah, still graphical glitches. This one might actually need a physical clean. Alright, at least you've had a bit of a look and see what it's like. The contacts must be dirty or something. Interesting considering how good a condition it's in. Now next one is Marble Madness. Right. Okay, so Marble Madness, you have to make your way around to the exit without falling off the edge. As I demonstrated there, of course. That's exactly what I meant. And the ball gets momentum, so the harder you push, the faster it goes in a particular direction. It's actually quite a fun game on most systems, and this looks, you know, quite colourful. Yeah. That doesn't necessarily mean I'll be very good at it. Added complication here of some. Whoops. Ah. Yeah, you be careful you don't fall too far. I can't remember whether you can run into them or not. Ooh, that's hard. No, we got eaten by the slime thing. Yay, finally. And smash. Oops. Actually, maybe it might have been better to go down that blue chute that I've just noticed over there. But yes, it would have been much easier. Hey, we made it. Alright, that's Marble Madness. Quite a good fun game. What next we have Robocop versus Terminator. Another game I've never played before. I'm so glad we figured out how to get rid of that black flicker. Okay, I've got a bit of a green scrolling title coming up here. No sound as yet. 1993. So this in itself is also quite a late game too. Surprising how long they were making Master System games. Intro to our characters. Alright, we're around again. Let's get into it. So we do no speech, so currently a Robocop, we can shoot and jump. Don't seem to be able to climb. Right, now it can. Nope. I've killed Robocop. Hey, we've got a bigger gun. Gotta be careful. Alright, restored our health. Come in and check if we missed anything. So it's not one of those bad little platformer shoot challenge ones. Controls a little basic. I don't know where the Terminator bit comes into it, but these are all bad guys that I'm shooting. There we go, get our health back. So it's obviously best to keep going along. Oh, there we go, we've reached the end of a stage. Oh, okay, you can't actually see our bullets with a bit of a sprite flicker error there. Didn't even know I'm shooting. Alright, that game could do with some more play, so not too bad. Our last game for this session is Superman, Man of Steel. Okay. Now it's a bit of a punch and a bit of a leap. Okay. Ascertain that I don't know what I'm doing, so I've got to get a bit of a run up to. Ow. Bit of a run up to fly. There we go, we can destroy things. Once you get a bit of momentum going, you're flying. Oh no, I died. Superman died. Must have been kryptonite. I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, and I died again. Alright, just because I'm bad at it doesn't mean it's a bad game. It does not too bad. So thank you very much for this pick up and play set video, and I'll catch you next time.